Hey guys, this is going to be your Wednesday, May 13th WOD Talk for the day. Today we have a part A that kind of builds on stuff we've done last week. In fact, the sets are going to be pretty identical. So you're gonna be trying to build on the weight that you used last week, or the reps that you did last week. And then for part B, we have a couple of AMRAPs that we're going to put together into a 3-round Metcon. All right. So we'll go over those in just a minute, all of part A and then all of part B. Okay. The warm-up's going to be 200-meter run, or you can do jumping jacks for like a minute. Either one is fine if you want to switch it up a little bit. Then 2 rounds of 7 down dogs plus foot pedals. You do 10 plank toe taps, and then you're going to do 4 reps of the world's greatest stretch. So your down dogs with a foot pedal is just going to be your going to be here. You're going to go ahead and go into a down dog, pump it out a little bit with your ankles. Bring it back here, and then back into that down dog. Okay. You're going to go ahead and do 10 plank toe taps. So you're here again, and you're going to go ahead and bring your foot over to your hand. Okay. So ideally, you're doing this without moving your hips too much, without like having the wobble. And then you're going to do 4 reps of the world's greatest stretch, where you're going to come down here in a lunge, press into the ground, arm up and down, straighten that front leg, stand. 1 rep, do 3 more. Do those for 2 more rounds, okay, not including the run. Now, moving on to the work, we have part A. It's going to be a lot of upper body strength, followed by part B, where are the AMRAPs. Okay, so part A, we're going to do, there's an A1 and A2, meaning we're going to superset. This is for body weight. Okay, so basically you're going to do 1 exercise and go right into the next movement. Okay, so we're going to be doing a set of push-ups at tempo, and we're going to be doing it to about 3 reps shy of failure. Okay, so the push-ups are going to be at a tempo of 3 seconds down, 2 seconds at the bottom, explode on the way up, and then 1 second rest at the top. Okay, followed by some side plank reach throughs. Okay, this is what it looks like. You're gonna be here, coming down for your push-up. You're gonna come down for a 1, 2, 3. Hold for 1, 2, up, and go for the next one. 1, 2, 3. Very important you stick to that tempo. Be very vigilant about that. You're gonna do that, and it'll go right into your side plank reach through. So you're gonna be here on the side. You're gonna bring your foot up, okay, and then you're gonna go ahead and reach out under you and back up. Okay, 12 each side. If you find that you don't have a lot of balance, go ahead and stagger your feet at the bottom. If you find that it's just a difficult movement, so like hold yourself. You can do this on your knees as well. So just make sure your floor is a little padded with something, but you can just come up from there and do the exact same thing. Okay, 12 each side. And then you're gonna go ahead and just rest. Give yourself like maybe a minute in between and rest a little bit. Okay, not too much time though. Okay, if you have limited equipment, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do a single arm floor press, 6 to 8 reps each side, and then you're gonna do a single arm row at 8 to 10 reps per side as well. Okay, so these are different tempos. So the single arm floor press is going to be at a 5-1 x1, which means you're coming down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, or hold at the bottom for a second, up, and come right back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up. Making sure you're keeping this arm very vertical. Okay, I want you to keep this pointed up as straight as you can, without having to bend it in weird directions. So just straight up at the sky. Keep it straight that whole time. Then follow going right into your dumbbell rows. So you're going to be having a dumbbell, get it in the hand, and you're going to go ahead. You can stagger your feet a little bit. Just make sure your foot's out of the way. Keep your shoulder back, your back nice and straight. Your hips are neutral, and then pulling up to the hip. Okay? Really trying to squeeze your lats underneath you. Okay? And that's also going to be a tempo. So you're going to be here. You're coming down for a 1, 2, 3. Hold, up. 1, 2, 3, hold, up. Okay. Also going to be that's going to be 8 to 10 reps each side. So floor press 6 to 8 per side, and then single arm row is 8 to 10 per side. Okay, at their respective tempos. You have a home gym. We're doing bench pressing and pen lay rows. Okay, so with the bench press, it's the same thing. It's basically the same thing, but you're going to use 2 arms for this, right? Just making sure that throughout this whole time you are A, sticking to the tempo, and B, trying to stick to good form. And the point, the point I want to make today with the form is same thing. Is just making sure that your elbows are nice and vertical throughout the whole process. My elbows don't go as low because there's a floor, but I want you to make sure that it's not bending here, it's not here, not here. Straight forearms, okay? And the tempo you're going to be using is going to be the same as these floor presses. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3, up, and coming down. 1, 2, 3, hold, up. Okay? The pen lay rows are going to be the same from last week as well, where you're going to be setting up here, keeping your shins nice and vertical, keeping your back nice and flat, your hips really far back. Shoulders back, and you're going to be pulling from the ground up here and back down. Weight touches the ground. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's all your part A. Okay, guys. Now, for part B, we're going to be doing a couple of different. We're going to be doing a couple of AMRAPs. So we're going to be doing a 3-minute AMRAP. Sorry, 3 minutes on the clock. We're going to run 400 meters, come back. You're going to use the remainder of your time to do handstand push-ups. Okay? These can be up against the wall. These can be in a pike, up on like a couch, on a bench, whatever you got. These can also be a pike press, just straddling the ground and doing this. Okay? But either way, we're going to try to do some light overhead pressing if we can. Okay? So ideally you're running, it takes you about a minute, somewhere between a minute and a half to 2. It takes more than that, scale it back so that you're finishing at that 2-minute mark. You get a minute, go ahead and do as many handstand push-ups as you can, and then at 3-minute mark, rest. You rest 2 minutes, and then you're gonna go on to the next 3-minute clock. It's gonna be another 400-meter run, or whatever you can do in 2 minutes, and then an AMRAP of grasshoppers. The grasshoppers are gonna be here, they're gonna be this, you're gonna be in a plank, in a high plank, and then you're going to go ahead and bring that knee over to your opposite arm. So kind of like a mountain climber, but you're going to bring that knee over to the opposite side. Okay, so there's going to be a little bit of a twist, and you're just going to go like this. Okay, trying to minimize hip movement. There will be some, that's fine. Just try not to go super crazy with it and hopping up and down so much. Okay, rest 2 minutes, then you're going to repeat again. Starting with the round with the run and the handstand push-ups, rest 2 minutes, then you're going to do run and the grasshoppers, rest 2 minutes, okay? Total of 3 rounds of that, all right? You have limited equipment. The first part is the same. You're going to go for that 400-meter run. You're going to come back and you're going to do your handstand push-ups or your scales. Again, pike off of a couch, or you could do a pike press off the ground like I just demoed. If not, there is also an option if you have some equipment. You can also do a press off the ground, so you can have 1 or 2 dumbbells, and you can go ahead and just do presses sitting down. Okay, either one is fine. Whichever you prefer. If you want to switch it up a little bit, that's fine with me. Go ahead and rest 2 minutes, and then your next 3-minute clock is gonna be a 400-meter run. Come back. You have about a minute left. Minute and a half. You're gonna do an AMRAP, alternating dumbbell power snatches. So you're gonna be here. You can do this from the ground, or you can do it from like the hang. Either is fine. Try from the ground if you can, but you're coming up. And switch. Okay, keep it close. And switch. Okay, that's 1 round. Go ahead and rest 2 minutes. Repeat again 2 more times. You have a home gym. You're going to do the same run, the same handstand push-ups or scales. Rest 2 minutes. Come back. 3 minutes on the clock again. You're going to do a 400-meter run, come back, and you're going to do the same alternating dumbbell power snatches, okay? So it's the same thing as limited equipment, pretty much verbatim. So that's pretty much it. You'll have about a minute minute and a half to do your dumbbell power snatches, as many as you can, rest, and then go for that next 2 rounds, okay? Try to keep your numbers the same or go up if you can. That's going to be pretty much it. Try to pick a pace with the run that you can like make sure you're hitting it, make sure that you're not like being super slow and could be getting more reps and could be finishing it earlier so you have more time to get more reps in, but not going so fast that you just kind of blow it on the AMRAP movement, okay? You're getting scored on the AMRAP movement, so making sure you still have enough in the tank to like hit that as best you can, okay? So you're going to find that kind of sweet spot in the middle where you can go fast, but not too fast, okay? And that should be it. If you have any questions, let us know on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube comments, phone numbers, whatever you got. Happy WODing, guys.